I'm not sure how this is going to actually turn out. How you doing, everybody? Empire Precious Metals. If you're new to the channel, I'm not a financial advisor. I am a guy in a bucket talking about precious metals and collectibles. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, get the bell notification clicked. That way you get updated with any new content. Don't forget to blast that like button. So what is going on here? What you see, you've got to be careful. I don't want to do a face reveal over there. What you see here are a couple of dies that were made by Ragnarok Metals for the Stacking Stormtrooper Pew Pew bars, okay? These are, one of a kind, really, really cool, hefty metal. I'd probably say at least a couple pounds. And so these dies, what these typically do is they go onto a hydraulic press, probably about 20,000 pounds of force, and then this is pressed down into some blank rectangular, bars, okay? Just generic bars. So this is here, you could see the Stacking Stormtrooper in reverse, and then once it's pressed down onto the bar, then that's where you get the design. So these dies were sent to me by Ragnarok Metals, and the initial plan was to do 100 of these bars, but I ended up deciding to not do 100. I decided to make it even more limited by doing 40. So these 40 bars are down to what you see here before you. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. There's 12 remaining. And I'll be continuing to sell these on the auction, which is on Sunday, 6 p.m. Eastern, on the Empire Precious Metals channel. So when it comes to the dies, these are just like a cool display piece to have on the desk. As you can see, I've got some of this other stuff from the channel there. And I decided, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably put these up for auction. That way somebody within the stacking community who is a fan of the channel can have these limited unique pieces. Only one of each, right? One is for the Stacking Stormtrooper design here. As you know, the channel name has changed. And then on the back here, you've got the Pew Pew. So I figured, you know what? I'm going to put this out there. I sold the Imperial Cog flag, I would say a few months back, which was something that you would see in all of my videos, whether it be from the early days of the channel, the backdrop behind me, or on my desk here. And some of you may have seen the update that I made to the studio where I did put the noise cancellation foam in this corner of my office, put a black drop here with this black leather desktop here, this desk mat, I don't know, whatever you want to call this thing, blotter, and just gives everything a cleaner look. So what I need to do, though, because I don't want these to be made anymore, I need to cancel these out. So why don't we take a look at some things that I'm going to do in the garage to cancel out these dies. What you're looking at here are some dies for the Stacking Stormtrooper Silver Pew Pew bars. They were kind of, paying homage to the Beskar bars. And so these dies, what they would do is Ragnarok Metals, who you can follow on Instagram, he custom molded these and would put this into a hydraulic press, and the bars would be placed underneath it, and with, I believe, like 20 tons of force, something like that, would push down on the bars, putting the print of the design right onto those silver bars, which many of you have seen. I decided to discontinue the run at 40 bars, and I said to Ragnarok Metals, if we were ever to do these again, I would send them over to him and have him make me more, but I decided to forego that, and I'm going to actually sell the dies on an auction. Now the issue is I got to cancel these. I was taking some a hammer and a chisel to the actual die itself, but every strike it would just kind of fall off. So I'm going to actually I'm going to try to use this. I don't even know if I'm using the right thing here. I don't even know what this thing is for, but I've got a Dremel tool. I've got all the different attachments here, and I used to use this thing for when I was making my Stacking Stormtrooper armor. But I've got all these different attachments here. Have no idea what any of them do. This thing looked like, sharp and metal-y, so I'm like, you know what, screw it, let's do that. So we're going to see some sparks probably flying here. I'll probably inhale some of the shavings. I can't seem to find a mask anywhere. which could be an issue. So I'll probably just breathe into my sweatshirt here. So I'm going to turn this thing on. I've got my safety goggles on. Let's see what happens. Where the hell is the switch? Here we go. All right. All right, that looks okay. Let's do the other side of the X. All right, let's turn that off. All right, so we've got the canceled die right there. This is the one design. We're going to do the other design right now. I'll probably make the X up at the top. All right, so I didn't lose a finger, and I successfully was able to cancel out the dies. Here you can see the X on the Pew Pew bar. That way, if this is ever made again, you know that it is a canceled bar, that it shouldn't be made, and it's not original. And then here, the iconic logo of the channel. Again, phasing this out. Now we are Empire Precious Metals. I have to order some new stickers. I do have the new business cards already done up, Empire Precious Metals. So this is going to, again, be like a collector's piece. Here you can see I was striking away at it with a chisel and hammer, and that wasn't working out. And I said, oh, wait a minute, I got the Dremel tool. Why don't I use that? So there you have it. So these are going to go up for auction. Really cool display pieces. I know somebody's going to want them, and I'm looking forward to seeing who is going to buy these. So there's going to be another unique item up for tomorrow's auction. You're going to definitely want to stick around for that. And that's all I got for you right now. And I would like to quickly thank these elite channel supporters. And if you haven't already become a channel member, please check out the awesome perks and join today. With that, this is Empire Precious Metals. Until next time, long live the Empire.